The Atlanta Falcons were up 28-3 with just over 17 minutes left to go in Super Bowl 51. The Atlanta Falcons were up 28-3 with just over 17 minutes left to go in Super Bowl 51. You probably felt like that was a big enough lead for the Falcons to finally win a championship. But remember, this was the Falcons. They were going to find some way to mess this up, and they did. There are some who are saying, well, let's be nice about it. They had a great season and they got the Super Bowl, and we should really be happy about that. Are you kidding me? Really? Let me be honest with you. I've watched the Falcons since 1979. They broke our hearts in 1981 when they lost a 2-touchdown lead to Dallas. They were then horrible for a full decade. They then had a Super Bowl team in 1999, only to have their starting defensive back arrested for solicitation the night before the game. Then there was Michael Vick, their quarterback, who was arrested for dogfighting. They had a head coach walk out on them, and 24 hours later be on SportsCenter doing pig suey after taking over at Arkansas. There was that disappointment of the 2013 NFC Championship game when they were up 17-0 on San Francisco and then lost. This franchise has been one big dumpster fire after another, and then this season, a shock. No one expected this team to get to the Super Bowl. No one. But there they were up 28-3, a 25-point margin. All this team had to do was milk the clock, run the clock, as the great Larry Munson used to say. Instead, they got too cute. After that 25-point lead, the Falcons ran the ball just 4 times. New England chipped away and got to within 8 points. Then Julio Jones made a catch that was incredible. The picture of the catch likely would have been on the cover of Sports Illustrated. The Falcons were on the New England 22-yard line, and all they had to do was make a few running plays to set up a field goal, which would have given them an 11-point lead with around 3 minutes left. That would have been unsurmountable even for Tom Brady to overcome. But instead of just running the ball, running the clock, the Falcons had to get cute. Head coach Dan Quinn said later they wanted to stay aggressive, like they had all done all season long. Well, Dan, being aggressive should have meant he did what you had to do to win the ball game. All Matt Ryan should have done was hand it off 3 straight times, 3 straight running plays. It would have wasted time on the clock and set up the field goal, which would have been enough to win the game. But it didn't happen. This team choked. The coaches choked. And are they judged by what they do in their big games? Quinn, he choked. He allowed Kyle Shanahan, the offensive coordinator, to choke. Matt Ryan should have stopped everything. He's the MVP. It's his team. He's the quarterback, but he choked. There's no reason to be nice about this. The state of Georgia was 17 minutes away from finally seeing the Falcons win a championship, and instead, they did the Falcons thing. They choked. It is sickening, and while some will try to Pollyanna this, the fact is the Falcons had it in the bag and choked. There are no excuses, no reasoning. They just choked. Thanks, Falcons, for falconing this up like you always do. Remind me next football season when it starts. I might just care again by then, but I'm doubtful.